This is a moment we have waited a lifetime for. For the first time in 70 years, today is the day where the general public can get a photograph with Newcastle United's Carabao Cup. Of course, we are dressed for the occasion. We're here today to get into that queue down there, and we are going to get our photograph taken with our first domestic major honour since 1955. Yesterday, ironically, was the perfect video to make going into this because you have people like them yesterday that will continue to slag Newcastle off. They will continue to diss our accomplishment. Just look at that. This is 2:30 in the afternoon on a Thursday where Newcastle United has announced this. I mean, you're talking 4 hours ago. They've announced this on the day. And these are people that have found the time on the Thursday to get down here just to take it in. Enjoy this moment. We have waited forever for this moment. And I'll be glad, and I'm not arrogant to say, that I think this is the first of many trophies for Newcastle. I expect to be back at a place like this again in the future. But yes, more photographs with more silverware, because that's where this football club is going. We are here to stay, and for the opposition fans who don't like that, get used to it. We have finally found the JD, and just look at the size of this queue. It goes right the way back there. You can see there's actually a further section that's empty at the minute, so they're expecting more to turn up later. Yeah, around 3 p.m, so it's not too bad. We're going to get the back of the queue now. Should hopefully get sorted about half an hour or so. That is mental, by the way. Just a reminder, it is 3:15 in the afternoon on a Thursday when Newcastle United would have announced it in the morning, because I think we're supposed to be in Newcastle and then they changed it to the Metro Centre. So this is quite last minute, and we've still got, so many people waiting in the queue. It's lovely seeing all the winner shirts on, everyone getting their decorations out. And again, just a reminder, this is the middle of a Thursday. Had a chance to get a picture with that trophy down there. What a moment that is to see the real Carabao Cup right there. Got a photograph with it. You can see it on the screen there. And just being able to see so many people happy down there was amazing. There's a lot of, I would say, older fans down there, people out in their 60s, the 70s, the 80s. I've had a chance with their entire life, and I've had a chance to get a photograph with a trophy. And again, when you have a chance to speak to people direct and hear their background and stuff and hear their life, I guess their life adventures want to tell me, again, just hearing that is so surreal. And although it's such a big deal for me, it's such a big deal for you watching it, it's always hard to forget that there are people that have went through a lot more than us that have waited so long to see this. Now, in terms of this event, it's amazing, but I've got to be honest towards Newcastle, and it's not a diss, it's nothing negative to say, but we need to make sure we can try and do a few more of these. I think someone made a great point in social media. Go to the RBI, for example. That's a sad but a true point. Not all of our supporters are well. Some of those people may not have a chance in a couple of months to get a photograph. And I think the club does understand that. And I'm confident the club will have more opportunities like this. If you miss this, for example, I don't think that's the end of the world. I think you will be able to get a chance to get a photograph with the trophy at some stage down the line. So again, if you are a bit disheartened that you weren't here today, don't worry about it. I'm confident Newcastle have plenty of opportunities where supporters can go along. It was free, cost you nothing. Get a chance to meet the trophy, get a picture with the trophy. And again, Newcastle United will be aware of this, by the way. They will be aware that a lot of people want to have that moment. And I'm sure the club will do it for you. I'm just currently shopping here in the Metro Centre, trying to get a few items. Need a pair of shorts, for example. I'm going to be playing football the weekend. I can't believe this is on sale. Do you remember this? Of course, the 2013-14 Wonga away shirt. And obviously, with Wonga being a former sponsor, you don't see it on there. But I can't believe that's an official licensed product you can actually buy in the club shop. How much is it? 40 quid as well. What? Yeah, I remember the shirt. I did actually like it at the time, but I'm very surprised I went any shirt to bring back. That was one decided to do. Of course, that one's a more memorable one. I feel like for you guys, you probably prefer that one. I don't know how we've managed to go from Newcastle United's Carabao Cup to being here at Battle Court, just driving around the tracks with my Newcastle United merchandise on. But I felt like, why not? I'm in a good mood today. We've just seen Newcastle United's trophy at the Metro Centre, and I felt like it'd be an opportunity to do something else. Let's enjoy ourselves, like make the most out of it. Newcastle has won silverware in my lifetime. It doesn't matter what happens to any of us tomorrow. It will not change the fact that we have seen Newcastle win something, so enjoy it. And I feel like no matter what you do now, when you wake up in the morning, when you go to work, when you go to school, when you go to college, it doesn't matter what you do. It feels better. It just feels a lot better. I feel that way when I'm going exercising, for example. I just feel better in everything I do. And it's just such a weird feeling because you wouldn't think one trophy would change your life so much, but I think it has for Newcastle fans and it means so much for all of us. But on topic of being here, though, of course, we are here at Battle Court. So I felt like since I was here in the Metro Centre anyway, I was politely contacted a couple of weeks ago to come down here to show these guys off. And I feel like it's a chance today to come in, show you my driving skills or lack of driving skills. I am rubbish in these karts. You can see me spinning around like a Mario and bloody Mario Kart. I am rubbish at this. We actually played a practice game before I started just to make sure I could drive the thing properly, and I lost both of the racing games. Did score in the football though. I mean, I did score a goal at least, but yeah, I wasn't very good to be honest. But just being down here has a good laugh. If you guys are interested in this sort of thing, there will be linked down in my pinned comments. My TikTok, I have a bit more about this. This is just kind of in the video because I've had a full day at the Metro Centre, so it might feel a bit out of place, but again, just enjoy ourselves. You guys will probably have a good laugh anyway, seeing how crap I am. But if you get a chance to come down here, just give it a chance. It's a really good laugh. But again, a bit more about that on my TikTok page. But coming out of this video, as I said before, it doesn't matter what happens to Newcastle next. We've seen that today. We've seen the Carabao Cup today, and we have lived the dream that I think we've had so long but never actually experienced it. And I don't feel like people really truly understand how big of a occasion this is until you see the Newcastle fans, so you see what it's meant to us. And it doesn't matter what Newcastle wins next. Eddie Howe, next season, you could win a treble. You could win the Champions League. You could win the Premier League. It doesn't matter what Eddie Howe, it doesn't matter what the players do next. In my personal opinion, I don't think it will ever feel as good as it did 3 weeks ago. I just don't ever think it will feel as good as that one did, our first in 70 years. And I feel like that one, doesn't matter what we do next, that is the one you're always going to think about. And it's a truly special moment. And as I said, the first of many. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed me being here. Hope you've enjoyed me, of course, in front of the Carabao Cup. And hope you enjoy my content. So appreciate it. You all take care now. And we will see you all in the next one.